Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the On the Go Post Show. I'm Danielle Wiggins with Jasmine Monroe, Dave Chudowski, and Holly Strano. And I tell you, we've been bringing you hard-hitting news throughout this week with the COVID-19 vaccine, the distribution here in Northeast Ohio. And of course, we'll continue to do that. But today, we wanted to talk a little something lighter as we get closer and closer to Christmas. Wow, Christmas Eve, a week from today, with Christmas next Friday. And so we wanted to talk about gift expectations and how you guys are setting your gift expectations. So let us know, put it in the comment section. And Holly, we know that you have to go to do the weather for WTAM, but we'll start. Jasmine, okay, five right now, retail me not, they say that the average family or the average person plans to spend $500 on their immediate family this year for Christmas gifts and holiday gifts. So, how are you setting expectations for your loved ones?
In the beginning of the year, I just set a goal. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going over my spending limit because I tend to get out of hand. And I feel like the pandemic was my excuse to just be like, sorry, you're not getting anything this year. And being that I'll probably be quarantining on Christmas, that was my plus two. So I think I'm rich. I'm going out of 2020 rich. This is a good year.
Oh, get it, Jasmine, get it. What about you, Dave?
When you have kids,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing.
yeah.
Well, Jasmine, you have children in your life. I mean, you don't have children, but you have a lot of kids that love you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave.
Well, I think the one thing that changes for me is the immediate family, and then your family that's out of town that might not be coming in. So if you have family members that are quarantining or staying in another state or another city or won't be gathering, I think people are saving money in that regard, unless you're going to go out of your way to ship them a package, which I'm probably not going to do. So you're gonna save money on that regard, just not having as many people in the room, right? And I think a lot of people I know that I've talked to, there's not a problem if you stay away from maybe giving gifts this year or do a gift exchange. You don't have to buy for every single person. I think there's ways you could get around it. We talked about the story today, resurrecting the coupon book. So I just think there's a lot of different ideas out there.
I have a funny story. Go ahead, Jasmine.
I was just going to say, I really wish my family would get into the Secret Santa. Like every year I pitch to them, let's do Secret Santa. And my mom's like, okay, sure. Why not? And then she goes on and says, I got you something. I got your brother something and Kayla something. I'm like, you're missing the point of the whole Secret Santa thing.
That's because she's mom. She has to get you guys stuff.
That just defeats the whole purpose of Secret Santa. I mean, I have a lot of people that in my family that they buy me gifts. I mean, plus my birthday is December 3rd. So it's a good time for me, but it's just like, I feel like everything that I get for my birthday, I have to give right back for Christmas. So I'm just like, listen, just don't get me anything. Like it's fine.
I feel that way too about Christmas for people outside of my family, like outside of, okay, can you not give me anything? And someone says, oh yeah, we got the kids something, because I have two kids, and it's like, dang, that means I gotta go get your kids something. And so it's like my budget didn't, I wasn't prepared for that. But James, he steps in and he says, I put extra funds in a piggy bank and saved till Christmas came up so I can give my kids a good Xmas to wake up to. So that budgeting, and you said, Dave, the coupon book has been a resurgence this year. I have a funny story about that. We got a group of people. It wasn't for a Christmas gift, but we were like, okay, it was like an anniversary something. We was like, we're gonna do this coupon book for the individual. It did not go over well because the person was expecting money, and so oh man, so that had totally was like, I'll never do a coupon book again. But for some people that might work.
Do you guys like gift cards? I always have been a fan of a gift card. You do?
Yes.
To be honest, like I really like gifts. Like I like for you to get me a gift that like gift cards. I feel like that's just it's the easy way
I
out.
just like
Yes,
it,
so
like,
you don't like them.
I walked in at
Right.
the statement, to be honest, I really like gifts. And I don't know what context it was, but I love you, Jasmine.
Jasmine is honest about it. But let me ask everyone this, and even those of you watching on YouTube and Facebook, maybe this year, because it was so hard, it was such a tough year, is it kind of like, hey, I want to go all out and I want to be, celebratory because that's something that I can control.
Yeah. I think for me, I really love celebrating people. And like, it's just a gift is just a form of me saying, if you know me, you know that I love birthdays. I'm obsessive. I ask you when your birthday is just to make sure, and Christmas is the same thing. I really like seeing my mom's face, especially my sister. My sister is so grateful. I mean, I really wish I see the Jimmy Fallon things of giving your kids like an acorn for Christmas and their reaction is like terrible. I really wish that my sister was younger again so I could do that for her because she's very grateful. She doesn't ask for much. And this year, she was really sad about the pandemic, and with graduation, it may not happen for her. So I just got her a lot of things for her cap and gown, and just to decorate her cap and gown and things like that. But it's a time of year where I just want to celebrate people.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I love celebrating people too, Jasmine. I think let me make it clear though that I like
cheap, Dave.
No, I like
calling them out there.
I like getting gift cards, but I understand the giving factor. For example, last year, I think it was last year, the year before, we gave our niece a necklace with a C on it. Her name's Caroline. She wears it all the time. We know how much that meant to her. And that's the gift that keeps on giving, right? So you continue to see that. So I like to give gifts, not necessarily gift cards, but I'm saying that if you don't really know what to get me, just give me a gift card and I'll go get what I want.
How do you feel about
is probably the best.
How do you feel about regifting?
Oh, hey,
there's
the
etiquette to it.
Where are the worms?
There's etiquette to it. Make sure you don't re-gift to the same person.
Well,
now, James,
for all the maybe kids that are watching with families, Santa will still be he's very safe, and Santa Claus is still coming to town.
Yes, he is with all this snow, Holly. Thank you very much for that.
And hopefully he won't be regifting gifts this year, okay? But James really chiming in. He said he bought his daughter, his son, 2 nephews, niece, aunt, mother, all something this year, and he wasn't able to do that last year. So again, that's a celebratory where he's able to purchase more gifts this year. I know a lot of people are getting hit hard by the pandemic, and so there isn't a lot of money for some households, and you do want to be aware of that. That story we had this morning that Maureen did, they were saying to set firm price limits, and then I think who was that said, Jasmine, you were saying about trying to get that no gift rule, like we don't give each other gifts. We know we love you, but don't get a gift for anyone.
But nobody ever listens to that. There's that one relative that brings a gift.
And I love my family, but it's just like Christmas is crazy at my house. It's ridiculous. I want my grandmother to set some rules. Like, here's the thing. We're not doing gifts. We're doing Secret Santa. Here are the rules to Secret Santa.
Yeah, I like that. Here's a practical.
You just talked about you love giving gifts and getting them, though. I'm confused.
But see, that's the thing. I'm spoiled because I grew up with a Christmas that is just like ridiculous. But
yeah, my mother was the same way.
Whenever I decide to have kids, we are not doing that. We are.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I'm telling you,
yes, you will.
You will, because you're like, you had it and you kind of want to give your kids that same experience that you had if it was a great experience. But I love Chris Sable. He has practical gifts. He says he has adult kids and they are doing gift cards, not frivolous gifts, help with rent, car insurance, groceries, charities. Now that's good 2020 gifts there.
Yeah. Dave, how about the girls? I love the girls. What are you guys doing for Christmas? I saw the hot chocolate video. They got a chance to talk to Santa. I just love the girls. What are they doing? Are they going to do a Christmas video for us? How to properly wrap a gift? I know that they're probably good at that.
I don't know. Giving, let me think about that. Do I want to do a video of them wrapping gifts?
Oh, great. So, Holly, we got to check you in on this one, too. How are you setting your gift expectations this year?
I mean, again, there's nothing more that I love than giving. I love that. I love that. And like I said, Santa still knows that it's Christmas. So I think you guys had the kid conversation at the beginning of all of this. But as far as family, I thought a lot about just things that really matter, and even photographs and things throughout this past year, and putting together sort of a collage of just moments throughout the pandemic that, we were blessed with. I don't care if, you come from a Christmas past of gazillions of gifts or not. I think you still hold those traditions near and dear to you, because that's what's important. And even if it's in a much smaller setting. But no, as far as I'm one of those awkward when I get a gift people. I love giving them.
Yeah.
But I'm not necessarily one that not that I don't like them. I don't know what to do with myself. That's who I am. I get all embarrassed, almost oh, you didn't have to do that. I just want to give.
But there's nothing like knocking it out of the park when you get the perfect gift, whether it's
I know. I've got some ideas, and I don't know if my
here's the perfect gift right here.
That is it.
Oh,
look at that.
Every mailbox.
That's going to be on all of our mantles this year.
I might wrap my gifts with this.
Jasmine, that is the gift that keeps on giving. And Jasmine,
yes,
you're like a bright Christmas light. You are so festive and fun. We miss you.
Yes, the smile that brightens the year.
I miss you guys too. I just hate that this is the pandemic. I just thought about it today. I'm like, March 17th is literally, I think we did get a chance to see each other during that one story where we surprised the girl. But that's it. We really went a whole year without seeing each other. That's crazy.
Alrighty, well, we are getting close to that time where we have to end the On The Go Facebook and YouTube show. Thank you for chatting with us. You'll see Dave and Holly during today's show, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 4:30 on Go.
Bye.
Have a great day.